advantage of home court. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined as always by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. Someone will be keeping an eye on Andre Drummond.
Well, a lot of blocking shots is instincts, and you either have them or you don't. It seems to me that Drummond has them. When you see the way he times that block perfectly, really coming over from the weak side in particular and protecting the basket.
Well, he just does some things on defense that can take your breath away, quite honestly. His athleticism is jaw-dropping. But he has a knack for timing things up as far as blocking shots, too. Boy, there were a bunch of problems for Philadelphia last season, and a lot of them stem from the inability to score. Problems on offense typically make it harder for you to defend effectively, but also make it tougher for you on the road, too.
Carter Williams kicks to Young, stolen by Monroe, and here comes Smith leading the fast break. Jennings with the ball, picked up by Turner. It's off his foot, and the ref's saying he kicked it. Jennings kicks to Stuckey. He dishes it to Monroe. Goes up the baseline, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And Clark, to the point you made about the 76ers, scoring was hard enough for them at home. But with 20,000 people booing you and playing on foreign rims, Steve, it got that much tougher for him away from Philadelphia.
Well, let's be honest, Kevin. The whole season went down the drain with Andrew Bynum's injury because the team was going to be built around him. And when you can't throw the ball into the low post and you've given up your athletes on the perimeter, now you have no identity. And I think that was the issue for Philly last year.
Now Jennings, after the missed three from Richardson, down to 5 on the shot clock. Stuckey can't get it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Now here's Carter Williams, guarded closely. Noel dishes to Richardson. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's Jennings with the drive. And he gets the bucket. Jennings has got his first basket.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Now here's Carter Williams. Noel passes to Carter Williams. He kicks to Richardson. 4 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Richardson's got 5 points so far. Jennings with the ball. And there's the pass to Monroe. Out to Smith. There's the feed to Jennings. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's Drummond with the jam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Here's Carter Williams after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Deflects the pass. Turner against Smith, and Turner kicks to Young. Good. Young's got his first 2 points of the night. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence, so we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Well, you love the skill level for Greg Monroe. I mean, he played the Princeton-style offense at Georgetown. He's a terrific high-post passer, and he actually handles the ball really well for a guy of his size.
That free throw, no good. And you mentioned the great hands for Greg Monroe. A nice soft touch, Steve, around the rim.
And also great at just hauling in rebounds, grabbing steals. He really has a nose for the ball.
He hits the second from the line. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Carter Williams dishes to Noel. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Nerlens Noel, one of those players that has become so valuable in the NBA. A mobile defender who can get out to the perimeter, guard smaller players, but still with the ability to block shots in the paint.
No good on the free throw. And for Noel, his offensive game is a bit of a work in progress. But I know, Clark, you love his motor.
I certainly do. You know, at Kentucky, they started tracking players' heart rates during practices to measure effort. And they never had to call out Noel in that regard. He's all effort all the time.
And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there.
Nerlens Noel, 6'11", out of Kentucky, big wingspan, about 7'4". So he's a player who has a chance to be an incredible shot blocker. Of course, following in the footsteps of Anthony Davis at Kentucky.
And that one's good.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded by Jennings. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And back to Noel, still very slender. The question for him has been, does he have the strength to play?
Not right now. He's got to get stronger. He's first got to recover from that ACL tear that he suffered. But if, in fact, he can get stronger, I love his motor, and I like his potential to become better as an offensive player.
There's a lot to withstand inside in the NBA.
No question about it.
Now here's Carter Williams. Greg Monroe unable to get his shot to go. Noel with it. Now Monroe defending. Carter Williams kicks to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one up, and that one's good. Detroit with the ball, trailing by 2. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Maurice Cheeks and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when they're getting to the rim. He told me that their #1 concern is going to be sliding over to help on any drives and closing up any lanes to the hoop as quickly as possible. Good rotation is key, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Noel.
Spencer Hawes.
5 to shoot. Here's Smith. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah. Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin, and I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively.
Now here's Jennings after the miss from Evan Turner. The 3. Offensive rebound. Monroe's shot is good. Monroe's got 5 points so far.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Carter Williams, the pass to Turner. With some arc, there's the bucket, good.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Now here's Jennings. Lets it go with the 3. And Rodney Stuckey the bucket on the assist from Brandon Jennings.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Here's Young, the dish to Turner. He's looking for Hawes and finds him. And it's sent back by Drummond. Smith against Turner. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Inside. And stolen by Richardson. Turner with it, working on Drummond, and another. Once again, shot good from Turner. Turner's got 6.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Maltz checked in for the 76ers.
For the Pistons, back on the floor,
The Pistons trailing. Jennings with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. Here's your Rebko. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Marky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
Well, these are the kinds of games you love. I mean, two good teams going head-to-head, an even matchup, and both sides very competitive, on their toes tonight.
Here's Turner after the made shot from your Rebko. Richardson, no luck. Smith on the wing. Richardson covered. Smith kicks to Rebko. In low to Monroe. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Richardson for three. There's the bucket. Good. Richardson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the 76ers. And here's Jennings. Stuckey outside. Here's Monroe. The rebound by Turner. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Out to the right wing. Now Richardson, 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Fires, high post. Here's Moultrie. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 2. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Now here's Jennings. Smith kicks to Jennings. Feeds it to Rebko. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Rebko's got 5 now.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but you know the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Carter Williams dishes to Richardson. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Detroit's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Smith the pass to Jennings. In low to Monroe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And the 76ers making a change here. The 76ers trail by 3. Wide, a screen on Billups. And Moultrie kicks to Carter Williams. Left side, Anderson. Another miss by Philadelphia. There's a screen. It's Jennings with the drive. Rebko dishes to Jennings.
You know, if you're not a big, strong guard in the NBA, it can be tough going in the paint. But for Brandon Jennings, you know, he's got that floater in the lane, and that's what's allowed him, despite his slight frame, to be able to score in the paint.
That free throw good from Jennings. And he makes both free throws. The 76ers trail by 5. Dishes it to Moultrie. Pass to Carter Williams. Kicks it to Anderson to end the run. There's the bucket. Good. Anderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And you know, going back to Jennings, so fast, incredibly explosive. He can really, Clark, get into the lane.
Yeah, but you know, he struggled finishing at the rim. Some of that because of his size. Not really a physically imposing guy. developing that floater and learning to avoid NBA shot blockers is something that he has to continue to develop.
So it's Philadelphia now after the basket by Detroit. It's Anderson with the drive, White, and that one's good.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
1:22 left to play here in the first. Outside Jennings. Singler outside. He feeds it to Villanueva. Stolen by Anderson. Now the 76ers on the break. Anderson with the ball.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it ties the game, Clark. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead we're right back to even.
Singler, no good. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. The kick out to Anderson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. Singler passes to Villanueva. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Moving it up. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Noel's checked in.
76ers substitution. Nerlens Noel. For the Pistons.
And Philadelphia has possession. And Turner kicks to Carter Williams. Passes to Turner. 6 to shoot. Tries from 16. The rebound by Urebko.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
And he gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pistons lead. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the 76ers, Young is out there with Noel. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Royce White, and it's Carter Williams in at the wire.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
The 76ers trail by 5. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, gentlemen, a bold draft day trade for the Philadelphia 76ers, trading away their all-star point guard Drew Holiday for the rights to 6th pick overall Nerlens Noel and a first-round pick in the loaded class of 2014. And for the new front office in Philly, it's a clear direction. Go young and build from the ground up. The Sixers' record will likely take a step back this season, but the experts all love the initiative with this move. Not content to be an average team, guys. They're looking to shake things up.
Doris, a lot of promise on this team. We'll see how they develop. Pass to Anderson. A second chance effort. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Young.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Villanueva. The shot from the low post is good. Villanueva's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist. Well, Detroit has always been one of those teams you think of when it comes to franchises that epitomize the rough and tough Eastern Conference. Always look to be a tough defensive team, and they might not have the flashiest players, but they have some of the toughest, no doubt.
Pistons leading by 3. Stuckey outside. On the wing, Stuckey. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Stuckey's got 5 points so far. And Clark, as you said, the Pistons were strong against the rest of the East last year. Didn't give away too many games, and 25 of their 29 wins came against Eastern opponents.
Yeah, they took advantage of the weaker conference for sure, but it just shows you how much growth they have ahead of them, because in order to get to the playoffs, they're going to have a good record against the West as well.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Here's Smith. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, it was interesting. Last season, Josh Smith really had issues at the foul line. Started the year off slow and never could get on track. Strange to see, you know, a talented player like that and a guy who's been a reasonable foul shooter in the past have such a dip like that.
He's off on the first. And for Josh Smith, his shooting touch has been a weak point.
Yeah, it has been up and down, inconsistent, but he's a terrific finisher inside. The question throughout his career is, why does he shoot so many outside jumpers? He's a tremendous player in every other facet of the game. You could argue that if not for his suspect shot selection, he'd already have made at least 1 or more All-Star games.
Richardson, no luck.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Up top, Jennings, guarded by Hawes. Smith dishes to Jennings. Pistons passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. Some solid defense from Richardson.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Carter Williams with it. Rodney Stuckey covering. And Young kicks to Hawes. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hawes got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
The drive by Jennings. Here's Monroe, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Pistons lead by 3. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Carter Williams. Richardson for 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Jennings passes to Monroe. And the shot is good. Monroe's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Carter Williams with it. He dishes it to Anderson. And Young kicks to Anderson. Misses the 3.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Outside Jennings. He kicks to Stuckey. Outside Jennings. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Detroit.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
The 76ers trail by 8. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Anderson right side to end the run. And that one's good. Anderson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. Back to fundamentals. That's what he told them. Specifically, he'd like to see them implement the pick and roll as often as possible. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Caldwell Pope passes to Smith. Rejected by Young. Moultrie setting the pick for Richardson. And the pass to Anderson. Now the feed to Richardson. No good from outside.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Jennings kicks to Stuckey. It's back to Jennings. Shoots it. Smith missing again.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Now, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
Turner's checked in for James Anderson.
Back on the floor.
Pistons leading by 5. Jennings kicks to Smith. And Turner with the block. Right side Turner. Carter Williams kicks to Richardson. And the three ball is good. Richardson's got 11 points.
Now, he made 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, so he continues to shoot the ball well.
There's the dish to Monroe. Detroit, no good that time either. Philadelphia's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Feeds to Moultrie, kicks to Young. Pass to Turner. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Monroe's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Jennings. 7 points in the game. Jerebko kicks to Jennings. Trying to get back on track. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Carter Williams kicks to Young. Richardson off a pick from Young. Richardson with it. Now guarded by Jerebko. Richardson dishes to Young. Turner passes to Moultrie. And it's all evened up.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Stuckey kicks to Monroe. Young with the steal. Now Carter Williams. It's Richardson on the wing. Dishes to Moultrie. Back to Richardson. And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from Moultrie. Moultrie's got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
And Philadelphia making a change here. And so it's Detroit with the ball.
When you think of the Detroit Pistons, you always think back to some of the big powerhouse championship teams of the late 80s or early 2000s when they won titles as well. They've always been a team to contend with, but fans are being put through a pretty good test here as they rebuild.
Phillips from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Now here's Turner. He's got 6. Richardson the pass to Carter Williams. Back to Richardson. Again, Philadelphia. Another season for Detroit and another year that their fans would like to forget. Steve, they were one of the younger teams in the league last season, and you can expect a team so young to take some lumps.
Oh, for sure. But there's some good young talent. Monroe, Drummond, of course, they signed Josh Smith. And this is a team that has plenty of ability. And they're trying to put it together now this year.
And Moultrie kicks to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Turner. No good with the triple.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Here's Phillips. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Carter Williams dishes to Turner. Carter Williams, the pass to Turner. Nailed from three-point land. Turner's got 9 points. Here is Jennings. 9 points in the game so far. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And stolen by Noel. Carter Williams kicks to Turner. 1:39 left in the first half. Now here's Carter Williams. Not a lot of room.
Michael Carter Williams, the rare 6'6" true point guard. Both his mother and his stepfather are high school basketball coaches, so you know he's got a really good basketball IQ. That seems to run in the family.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first. The 76ers making a switch here. Both free throws good from Carter Williams. Pistons trail by 7. Outside Billups. A minute 20 left in the first half. Drummond dishes to Jennings. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the line. Good. Jennings has got 11. And for Carter Williams, unusual height for the point guard position.
Yeah, he's long. I think the main thing he'll need to do at the NBA level is really work on that outside shot. It's got a little bit of a hitch in it right now. And he's got to get that corrected, because if he does, he's got a chance to be special as a point guard.
He's quick and he is athletic.
Yep.
The baseline J. Here's White. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Jennings with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. And Drummond throws it down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Carter Williams, the pass to Richardson. Offensive rebound, and the shot is good. Richardson's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
It's stolen by Carter Williams. Here's Turner. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And if we see a few more of them, this game could be in danger of getting out of hand quickly.
And so we conclude the first half. 76ers on top, up by 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Josh, what do you need to do in the second half as a team to come away with this win tonight?
First 5 minutes is going to be big for us. We got to go out with the same intensity and energy that we did in the second quarter. We got to withstand it for 2 more quarters and hopefully come out with a win.
Josh, thanks for the time. Good luck in the second half. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Now, presented by Sprint.
From the 2K Sports Studios on a beautiful Sunday night, it's time for the halftime report. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they have the lead against the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills. They've benefited from some excellent contribution from their bench, providing scoring in bunches when called upon. It's been a major advantage. A nice first half turned in by Jay Rich. He's got 15 points and has been on the mark from deep so far. And on the other hand, the Pistons still alive. The offense has been firing on all cylinders. This team is cooking. Greg Monroe has been outstanding. Consistent shooting from the field, making well over 65% of his shots. Not a lot of guys put up a half a basketball like that. Now let's head back out to the start of the second half. Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke take it away.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And a nice look here at nightfall over the Detroit Riverwalk as we return to action. You got to like what Jason Richardson has done in this game.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Pistons trail by 9. Josh Smith and Greg Monroe at the 3 and 4. Rodney Stuckey out there with Jennings. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Another good offensive possession for him. He's trying to shoulder the load here for his team.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded by Jennings. Carter Williams with it. He feeds it to Turner. Young, a screen on Smith. And it's Turner off the drive. Clock is at 3. Fader on the way. No luck. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Stuckey outside. Passes it to Jennings. Back to Stuckey. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Philadelphia leading by 5. Carter Williams kicks to Richardson. Pass to Young. Takes it from 10. That's good. Young's got 8. Detroit's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Smith dishes to Drummond, and it's blocked by Noel. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hi, gentlemen. Well, Josh Smith with over 4 assists per game last season, good for first among power forwards. Smith said, quote, "I like passing the basketball. People want to get rewarded." Guys, Smith is such a versatile big man. No surprise to see him richly rewarded with his new contract this season.
And Doris, with his great passing, he can punish teams who might double team. Good stuff. Thank you.
Maybe that'll ignite. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Carter Williams, the pass to Turner. Richardson against Stuckey. Turner fires. Rebound by the Pistons. Drummond's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Stuckey kicks to Smith. Pistons passing it around. Jennings against Turner. Back to Smith. Smith missing again.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
I think it's fair to say that the top of the Eastern Conference has been getting tougher over the last few seasons. Unfortunately for the Sixers, they've headed the other direction. They've been going south, and part of why they were on the outside of the playoffs looking in.
Clock at 4. Noel. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And back to what you were saying, Clark, about Philadelphia going through a lot of roster changes last year. You're right, in a season where a lot of other teams in the East put it all together. Steve, bad timing for Philadelphia.
Yeah, bad timing. Roster changes and injuries, of course. I mean, the big trade for Bynum looked like it was going to be something that could help them get to the top of the East, but Bynum never played a single game for them. And so it's understandable why Philadelphia struggled.
You know, the Pistons are really still a young team learning how to win in the league, but they made some strides last year because they started to win more consistently at home. And you could actually see this team becoming more consistent as the season went on.
And he can't hit the second. And Clark, you talked about the Pistons last year at home. 18 of the team's 29 wins came right here, Steve, in Auburn Hills.
Well, it'll take baby steps for this team to improve year to year. And obviously making that big step, signing Josh Smith this summer to go along with that young talent, bringing back Chauncey Billups. I think the Pistons are really looking to make a move here, and it's going to be a fun team to watch this season.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Last season, a hard one for Stuckey. Pistons finally shifted him back to his natural shooting guard position. A lot of people thought he would break out, but instead he had his lowest field goal percentage and scoring average since his rookie season.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, guys, I was able to hear what Maurice Cheeks was telling his team during the break. They need to get the ball into the post. He made that abundantly clear. Their entry passes haven't nearly been sharp enough for him. He added one more thing as well, which was that he wants them driving the lane and taking the ball strong to the hoop at every opportunity. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Now a timeout called by Detroit. And towards the end of last season, Rodney Stuckey finally seemed to get untrapped.
Well, I tell you, early in his career, I really liked his potential. He's got tremendous talent, a strong slasher who can get to the line. Those are the kind of players who can usually be relied upon to produce buckets. We'll see how he bounces back.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Smith. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Stuckey's got his third assist on the night. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Carter Williams. He dishes it to Hawes. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Hawes got 6. Here's Stuckey. He kicks to Drummond. The drive by Jennings. Here's Monroe. Shot is blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Anderson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Jennings. The shot is off. Some solid defense there from Hawes. Turner dishes to Hawes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pistons trail by 8. Smith the pass to Jennings. Turner against Smith. And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. Jerebko's checked in for Drummond. Outside Jennings. Misses off the left iron. Philadelphia leading by 8. Carter Williams kicks to Turner. Rebounded by the Pistons. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Jennings. 14 points for him. And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
On defense, the 76ers. They swipe it. Hawes dishes to Carter Williams. The pass to Hawes. Turner gets the screen from Hawes. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Jennings. Back to Stuckey. Jerebko kicks to Jennings. Clock at 6. From 11 feet away, Detroit, no good that time either.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Now Anderson, he's got 8. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Jerebko. Now here's Jennings. And there's the feed to Monroe.
You know, the Pistons have shown interest in signing Monroe to a long-term deal, but he said that he would like to wait until after his 4th season before putting ink to paper. Might be in his best interest to do that. He's a promising young player.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
That free throw, no good.
What a night so far for Monroe. 13 points and 2 steals. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
Well, it's a good example, Clark, of how you set the table for the rest of your teammates. He's really brought focus and energy to this game.
Moultrie's checked in for the 76ers. Philadelphia leading by 7. Anderson passes to Turner. Anderson with the ball. Moultrie setting the pick for Turner. 5 to shoot. Here's Young. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. And Greg Monroe, the number 7 pick back in 2010. You redo that draft, he could have been the top pick, number 2, number 3, right in that area.
Yeah, great pickup for Detroit. I mean, you think about what he does for this team. Had a triple-double last season, first Piston player, in fact, in 8 years to do that.
Wow.
So I think he's got the potential to be a 20-10 guy with great assists for a long time.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Stuckey against Turner. Stuckey dishes to Smith. Feeds it to Monroe. Goes up the baseline. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 16 points for Greg Monroe. Anderson outside. Outside Turner. The kick out to Anderson. Good on the triple. Anderson's got 11.
Well, they're in great position here, and it's thanks in large part to their three-point shooting.
You called that right. They are lighting it up from behind the arc this half.
Stuckey kicks to Yarebko. Here's Monroe, and the layup's good off the glass.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Turner against Stuckey. Turner passes to Young. The 17-footer. Rebound by Yarebko. Yarebko's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stuckey dishes to Yarebko. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Hawes. Philadelphia leading by 10. Anderson gets the screen from Hawes. It's Anderson with the drive. Smith against Turner. Young outside. Young right side. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Thaddeus Young last season stepping into the full-time power forward role for the Sixers. Just kind of a mismatch waiting to happen because he's undersized at 6'8", but way too quick for most of the guys guarding him.
The first free throw is good. And for Thaddeus Young, with the league going more towards quickness and mobility, Clark, that's certainly going to fit his strengths well.
That is absolutely right. He's not a really strong rebounder. His lack of size does make him vulnerable to post up, but he's one of the best slashers in the game. In the end, the mismatches tend to usually play out in his favor.
And so Young nails them both. Pistons trail by 12. To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's blocked. Moultrie inside. Villanueva's there. And it's Moultrie with the jam.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Phillips against Turner. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The basket good off the assist from Phillips.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The 76ers leading by 12. It's Anderson with the drive. Here's Moultrie. Again, Philadelphia.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Phillips kicks to Singler. The dish to Villanueva. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by White. Anderson outside. Outside Turner. Outside White. Clock at 6. The 15-footer tries again. And the bucket is good. Coming on the layup that time from Moultrie. Moultrie's got 14.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Billups passes to Singler. Back to Billups. Right side Billups. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
White drives in, kicks it to Moultrie, and he gets it to go. Moultrie's got 10 points here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Billups lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Turner. He's got 11. Anderson outside. Anderson right side. That is good.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Billups kicks to Caldwell Pope. All alone. And the jumper is on the mark. Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd basket of the night. Outside Turner. Dishes it to Young. Young left side. 14 feet away. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. 76ers lead by 16. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. It hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
And Philadelphia has possession. Taking a look at the 76ers. Carter Williams and Jay Rich in the backcourt. Evan Turner is out there with Royce White. And it's Noel in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Jennings dishes to Billups. Takes a 3. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Singler against Turner. He feeds it to White. Passes it to Carter Williams. Back to White. Carter Williams the pass to Noel. And a missed layup. Pistons trail by 13. And Singler kicks to Jennings. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Here's Noel. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You look at Noel, guys. He's an athletic, bouncy, 6'11" big man with a 7'4" wingspan. It's no wonder he's been a dynamic shot blocker before he arrived in the NBA, and now it's just a matter of getting bigger and stronger.
You know, I love the fact that he's always turned up. his motor is excellent. Now, he's got to recover from that ACL injury, but I tell you what I saw of him as a shot blocker, a guy who runs the floor, rebounds both backboards, and he's a pretty good passer right now, and I think will smooth out and expand his offensive game. Keep an eye on his development. He could be a very impactful player.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, there's a new ownership group in Philadelphia as of 2011, and in this offseason, they pulled the trigger and brought in new leadership in the front office. Looks like they're jumping on the analytics bandwagon, hiring the former brain trust of the Houston Rockets.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And here is Carter Williams. On the wing, Jason Richardson. Down low, hangs, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Pistons trail by 12. Now Jennings. Stuckey kicks to Monroe. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's on Spencer Hawes. And back to the Sixers. I guess for the Wall Street ownership group, going mathematical is something they were, stay pretty comfortable with.
Well, it's something that a lot of teams are going to now, Kevin. These new owners, a lot of them businessmen, they want to turn to math to try to figure this whole thing out. Bottom line, though, is it's a combination. It's not just stats. It's talent, stats, chemistry, coaching. A lot of things that goes into winning.
No good on that one. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area they just can't afford to get lazy with.
I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a skosh.
Turner dishes to Noel. Rebounded by the Pistons. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Stuckey passes to Jennings. Stuckey outside. And there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. That's foul number 2 for him. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Noel sets a screen for Carter Williams. Richardson off a pick from Hawes. Richardson kicks to Carter Williams. 5 on the clock. The 11-footer. Jennings with the rebound.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
That is good. And that's now 9 points for Rodney Stuckey.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Out to Turner. He dishes it to Carter Williams. The pass to Noel, and it's sent back by Drummond. They get it back. Here's Richardson. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Richardson's got 21 in the game. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Jennings dishes to Stuckey. Pass to Monroe. Richardson against Stuckey. Smith the pass to Stuckey. But they recover it. Jennings drives in. No luck. Excellent D from Noel.
It's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Richardson kicks to Carter Williams. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
The Pistons have gone now 5 seasons, guys, without posting a winning record, and they're on their 4th coach in that time. Been musical chairs on the bench. Hopefully, they'll be able to find some stability there and some improvement on the court.
That's good from Carter Williams. And the Pistons' long rebuild has hurt attendance. There's no doubt about that. It's dropped over 20% over the last decade, down around 67% last season. Steve, last in the NBA.
Well, of course, this city has also been hit hard by the economy, Kevin, and that has played a role. But no question, the Pistons' struggles have led to the attendance dropping. Hopefully this team, with the good young talent they put together, can get things turned around and get these fans back.
Out to Stuckey. Back to Smith. Smith, left side. Pocket 2. And good on the basket. Book it.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half. But he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
And Philadelphia has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Richardson dishes to Hawes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the 76ers lead by 15. Jennings kicks to Monroe. From the paint, and he gets it to go. Monroe's got 20 points.
How huge has he been, giving his team the lift?
Without his work offensively, Steve, I don't know where they'd be. Shooting at great efficiency. I don't think they'd have a chance without him.
Here's Carter Williams. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Detroit's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And it's Smith penetrating. Kicks it out to Jennings. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And that's 19 points for Brandon Jennings.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Young's checked in. Pistons trail by 12. Now here's Jennings. Smith on the wing. No one near him. And that is good. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Carter Williams kicks to Turner. Young inside. Covered by Monroe. And here's Richardson outside. Offensive rebound. Pause, no luck.
Great job right there to body him up and affect the trajectory of that shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a forced miss, Clark. He couldn't get off the shot he wanted.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Stuckey.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded by Jennings. Young, a screen on Smith. Here's Turner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
To the wing right side. The drive by Jennings. Comes up empty down low. Philadelphia leading by 10. Carter Williams with it. Carter Williams off the pick from Hawes. Young, a screen on Smith. Richardson with it. Picked up by Stuckey. Hawes. 4 on the clock. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Stuckey passes to Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
I think he's been kind of passive today. And, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
Here's Young. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Young's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And also, there aren't many players better at anticipating an opponent's next move, waiting for his moment and then jumping in the way of a pass to come up with the steal. He's got that mastered.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Yeah, they were getting windy. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
Turner with it. Now Smith defending. Turner dishes to Hawes. And the rejection by Smith. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Philadelphia leading by 8. And Young kicks to Richardson. No luck. Good work defensively by Stuckey.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Pistons passing it around. Jennings kicks to Stuckey. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The feed to Hawes. He kicks it to Richardson. Richardson off a pick from Hawes. Offensive rebound. Excellent defense there from Smith.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Jennings drives in. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. It's back to Jennings. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked. Here's Carter Williams. Feeds it to Young. And the officials call a traveling violation. Noel's checked in for Spencer Hawes. Pistons trail by 8. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
So it's the Pistons now. Jennings drives in. Smith the pass to Jennings. Pass to Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. That's 12 points here for Drummond.
The defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his domain.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around more than they have been. He told his guys they've rushed things far too much at that end of the court, and it's leading to sloppy possessions. He also conveyed very strongly that they need to not take chances defensively, saying, quote, going for a steal and getting burned is not worth it. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. The dish now to Richardson. Fires from deep. The shot is off. And it's Detroit the other way. The drive by Smith. count the bucket. Smith's got 8 points in the quarter.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Carter Williams kicks to Young. The jump hook, and it's good.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. It should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're behind by 8. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .46 seconds left in the game. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut to just 5 points in the basket from Jennings. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter, and so they foul intentionally.
Look out the game for Jason Richardson. He's got 21 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. Detroit's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Jennings kicks to Smith. They get the rebound. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they continue to do this kind of work at the foul line, the lead should be safe.
Jennings dishes to Drummond. Money!
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Here's Richardson, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Jason Richardson. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty at the line. The Pistons shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Nails it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Huge points. That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. They both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, the way to go here, you got to get a quick basket and then a foul. That's the only course of action at this point.
And it's key who they foul. Don't send an excellent free throw shooter to the line here.
For three, Smith. Rebound by the 76ers. At one point, they led by 16. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Outside Jennings. No good. So the 76ers win it. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Jason, obviously you began the game with a large lead. How did they creep back into this one?
We just let them get back in the game. We started being aggressive on the defensive end. They got some easy layups. We can't do that, especially during the season. When we bury a team, we got to figure out a way to keep them buried.
No doubt, Jason. Thank you so much. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Thaddeus Young.